Yeah. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live after 5, and my period 1 class has asked me to make, they like this lesson so much last period that they requested that I make a video on this. So today we are making our apps totally awesome, right? So what we need to do here is do some really cool stuff in Gimp. So if you guys would, open up something in Gimp, and I'm going to show you how to do that right there. All right. So, how did I do that in Gimp? Good question. All right, so if you want to open up something, you can. So this came about from my last period class saying, hey, I want to make Pac-Man. I want to make my game a 2-player game. So we talked about 2 players. How do we know when 2 players is up? So they're going to have a first player and a second player. And all that really is a counter. And counters count by 1, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. The cool thing about counting up by 1, have you ever noticed? It goes odd, even, odd, even, odd, even. So then all you have to do is take the counter and divide by 2. And if the remainder is odd, first person's up. If the remainder is even, second player's up. Are you with me? That's how you would do first and second players. And then I told them, a good thing to do is to go ahead and make a Pac-Man, but then make it a different color so that when player 2 is up, you load in a different Pac-Man, and now you can visually see, hey, player 2 is up. I'm the yellow Pac-Man. I'm the rainbow Pac-Man, or the blue Pac-Man, or whatever, okay? So then that got us into Gimp. So what you want to do is just watch this for a second, then I'll show you how to do a custom background and custom button here, okay? So does everybody have Gimp open? Everybody needs Gimp open. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my toolboxes. We'll go over this again if you don't know how to open up toolbox. Windows, new toolbox. And then I use dockable dialogues layers. We're not going to use that today, though, because I'm not adding alpha channels. They're already in there. So watch this. This is my favorite tool down here. This tool right underneath the capital letter A is called the Blend tool. Can everybody locate that tool? Thumbs up when you have it. Let's double click on it. Does everybody have it opened up? Double clicked. By the way, that's something you can learn. If you double click on any tool, you will open up its tool option box. That's a great thing to know how to do. Okay? So, does everybody see the tool option box? Okay, so now in here, do you guys see where it says gradient? Click on that and scroll through there. Oh, this will be cool. Watch this. Let's say I want yellow-orange. I'm going to turn him into yellow-orange. So now what you do is you would go color select the yellow, go back and then pick your blend tool, pick the orange. I got it. And then watch this. I'm going to just scroll in through my orange and drag and drop. And now Pac-Man went to a cool orange. Okay? Let's say you don't want that one. Control Z. All right, so let's go back to, here's my rainbow, right? So I want them to be, and if I scroll across, look at that. Okay, if I scroll down, look at that. Okay, so I can scroll up, and I can, whoa. Yeah, you can do this any different way, okay? So you see that, how I can drag across, and then I get up and down, I can drag diagonal, okay? So you just play with this, and then you can always hit Control Z if you mess up. Are you with me? Control Z. That's the control button and the Z button. Where is it? It's on your keyboard. Holy cow. All right, now watch this. Down here in the shape, go down to the next box. Everybody see the shape box? Go down to the shape. Let's say you want spiral. Watch this. You go spiral. See how I went spiral on them? I can go to a big spiral. Or I go to small spiral. Okay? And then I can drag it from over here. There we go. All right. Do not bat those eyebrows at me. Stop it. I'm going to send you to the office. Leave those eyebrows alone. You're on video, by the way. Okay. So does everybody see how I did that? Now watch this. Let's say you don't want rainbow. Mr. Richter, I want matching colors to my game. All right, watch this. You now can go down to the color palette down at the bottom, okay? And let's say I want blue and then I want my next color to be yellow. I want blue and yellow. So now I go to my gradient tool, scroll up to the top, and you're going to find all the blue and yellows, okay? So here's a cool one. Watch this, blue and yellow. All right, there's blue and yellow. Let's go back to shape by linear. All right, there's blue and yellow. All right. Right, because you have to select, it's a little bit different because you have to select the inside of it. Now mine was all yellow inside, so it let me color select the yellow. That's why mine's able to work, okay? You'd have to cut out your shape and then do a select and select everything inside the shape to be able to color inside the shape. All right, so I like this one. Watch this. I'm going to go File, Export. Okay, and this is my I'll call this my blue gold Pac-Man. Okay, and then I can simply put that into my. I upload that, choose a file, and I can put that into my. There he is. Okay. And now watch this. It's going to be blue gold. Okay. Oh, that's sweet. That looks nice. You guys see that one? That looks really good. Okay. Now, let's go on in here back into GIMP. Okay. Now, watch this. Okay. I'm going to teach you a little bit about screen scrolling here. Who knows screen scrolling? Who understands? Who knows what screen scrolling is? Who's played a game with screen scrolling in it? Yeah, like Subway Surfer where the screen's coming at you or you're going across the screen like in Mario. Okay, so let me explain a little bit about this. I'm going to show you the gradient tool here. Okay, so watch this. You're going to go File, New. Okay, and by the way, all screens are usually in a 3:4 ratio. So let's say I did a screen that was 1600, and then our height of our screen is 400, right? Our app is 3x400. So this is a big, huge. You know what this is, folks? This is a big, huge background of a screen. This is humongous here. Do you see how it's 1500 pixels? All right. Yeah, it's a lot. So what you do in screen scrolling is you would just show 300s of this screen at a time. That would be one screen, and then you come over here, and the next second you would show this screen. You with me? And you keep scrolling across here. All right. Well, that's how a screen works. You make this whole background, and then here's your screen, right? And you got this big, huge, long background, and all you're doing is bringing the screen. You're just showing parts of the screen at a time. Just like animation. Remember we did animation? It was just frame by frame by frame. So screen scrolling, that's all it is. You got a big, huge, long screen. You may want to put some cactus and stuff in here. And as that comes into play, you're just moving that screen in the background across. Okay? Now, watch this. I'm going to go use my blend tool again. Okay? And now I can go find, like, cool backgrounds here. So, like Caribbean blue. Watch this. All right. So now this could be like a background, and you're walking on grass here. This is sky. You see how I made that? Control Z. Let's go get another one. Deep sea. So let's say you're doing a deep sea. Who did deep sea game in here? Who did a fish game in here? Anybody? All right. So here you go. Fish. There's your deep sea fish. Okay. And you can go down. All right, there's a deep sea. And if you want to go from the bottom, watch this, you can go from bottom to top. Okay. Yeah. So this could be deep sea right here, and you put your fish in here. Yeah. Yeah, so like this is your whole background, but when you play the game, this is what you're looking at, right? You're looking at one little screen at a time. Okay, but this is your whole background. So you can put reefs in here. Are you with me? And then you could, if you had a fish swimming, you could just put this background in here. So let me show you how to do this. I found some cool ones today. Here you go, horizon. Watch the horizon. Okay, you see how I'm doing that? That's your horizon. So let me try to go straight across. There you go. See what I did? So how long did it take me to make that in Gimp? 5 seconds, okay? So you can go here and get, let's see, here you go, here's land. If you wanted a land app, there you go, there's land. Now you got this guy walking over here, there's your sky. How long did it take me to do that in Gimp? A few seconds, right? Okay. Now while we're here, let me just show you how to do a custom button. File new. Let's say you know your button is going to be, what? 60 by 60. So 60, is it going to be around 60 by 60? So around 60 by 60, okay? So here's your new 60 by, that's a 60 by 60 button. You want to blow it up, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is she wants a round button, so I'm going to use my elliptical tool, all right? I know, I'll show you. So here's your elliptical tool. Drag a perfect elliptical circle in there, okay? And then you want to make a round button, so now we're going to need our Dockwell Dialogues layers. We're going to add the alpha channel, and I'm going to select invert and hit delete, okay? There's my button. Are you with me? Now, I can color pick this middle one. Okay, I'm going to color pick my blue. Now I can go to my gradient tool, and where's my gradient tool at? Double click. There it is. Okay. Now let's say you wanted that rainbow button, pastel rainbow. Okay, there's my pastel rainbow. That's a little harsh. Skyline. Where's my normal rainbow at? There it is. Full saturation. Okay. And then all you could do now is you go over here to this okay. You drag a text box over top of it, and now you can type in reset. Okay. Reset's a little big. I told you that. It's really cool. You can, okay. And then if I want that centered, I just drag this down to where I think it's centered. Maybe you don't want that gold. Maybe you want that white. You just go click right here. I want it white. Yeah, now it's white. Yeah. Now I can go File. And as soon as I go File, Export As, this is my reset button. .png, okay? Now I exported it. Now you have a reset button, okay? Everybody see how to make their own custom button? Does everybody see how to use the blend tool to make like backgrounds and cool? You could throw it into Pac-Man. You know, you can change up your images, all right? All right, happy coding.